Hey, so my name is Chandler Santos, and I created the Holy Scroll Bible app, and I'm reading the entire Bible, all of 2026, off the app that I made, Holy Scroll, to encourage you to do the same. I think that so many pointless disputes and arguments, and simply put, could be solved if there was more biblical literacy in the world. So without further ado, today is January 3rd, and this is day 3 of the challenge. Here we are in Genesis 8, and we're going to read till Genesis 8, 9, and 10. Gonna get situated here, a little comfortable. And I'm scrolling on Holy Scroll. You can see here. Today I made the font a little bigger so it can be seen in the video. I'm on my development device. So yeah, let's jump into it. And God remembered Noah and every living thing, and all the cattle that was with him, and the ark. And God made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters assuaged. The fountains also of the deep and the windows of heaven were stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained, and the waters returned from off the earth continually. And after the earth, the end of the 150 days, the waters were abated. And the ark rested in the 7th month, on the 17th day of the month, upon the mountains of Ararat, and the waters decreased continually until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the 1st day of the month, were the tops of the mountains seen. And it came to pass on the end of the 40 days that Noah opened the window of the ark which he had made. And he sent forth a raven, which went forth to and fro until the waters were dried up from off the earth. Also he sent forth a dove from him to see if the waters were abated from off the face of the ground. But the dove found no rest for the sole of her foot, and she returned unto him in the ark, for the waters were on the face of the earth. Then he put forth his hand and took her, and put him in unto him into the ark. And he stayed yet another 7 days. And again he sent forth the dove out of the ark. And the dove came in to him in the evening, and lo, and in her mouth was an olive leaf plucked off. So no one knew that the waters were abated from off the earth. And he stayed yet another 7 days, and sent forth the dove, which returned not again until him any more. And it came to pass in the 601st year, in the 1st month, the 1st day of the month, the waters were dried up from off the earth. And Noah removed the covering from the ark, and looked, and behold, the face of the ground was dry. In the 2nd month, on the 7th day and 20th day of the month, the earth was dried. And God spake unto Noah, saying, Go forth of the ark, thou and thy wife, and thy sons wives with thee. Bring forth with thee every living thing that is with thee of the flesh, both of the fowl and of cattle, and every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, that they may breed abundantly in the earth, and be fruitful and multiply upon the earth. And Noah went forth, and his sons and his wife, and his sons' wives with him. Every beast, every creeping thing, and every fowl, whatsoever creepeth upon the earth, after their kinds, went forth out of the ark. And Noah builded an altar unto the Lord, and took of every clean beast, and of every clean fowl, and of every burnt offerings on the altar. And the Lord smelled a sweet savor. And the Lord said in his heart, I will not again curse the ground any more for man's sake, for an imagination of man's heart is evil from its youth. Neither will I again smite any more living thing as I have done. While the earth remaineth, seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter, and day and night shall not cease. Genesis 9. And God blessed Noah and his sons, and said unto him, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon the beasts of the earth, and upon every fowl of the air, upon all that moveth upon the earth, and upon all the fishes in the sea. Into your hand they are delivered. Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you, even as the green herb have I given you all things. But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat. And surely your blood of your lives will I require. At the hand of every beast will I require it, and at the hand of man and at the hand of every man's brother I will require the life of man. Whosoever sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of God made he him. And you, be ye fruitful and multiply, bring forth abundantly in the earth, and multiply therein. And God spake unto Noah and his sons with him, saying, And I, behold, I establish my covenant with you and your seed after you, and with every living creature that is with you, of the fowl, of the cattle, and of every beast of the field, of the earth, with you, from all that go out of the ark, to every beast of the earth. And I will establish my covenant with you. Neither shall all flesh be cut off any more, but the waters of a flood. Neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. And God said, This is the token of the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations. I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth. And it shall come to pass when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the bow shall be seen in the cloud. And I will remember my covenant which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh. And the waters shall be no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. And the bow shall be in the cloud, and I will look upon it, that I may remember the everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth. And God said unto Noah, This is the token of the covenant which I established between me and all flesh that is upon the earth. And the sons of Noah that went forth of the ark were Shem and Ham and Japheth, and Ham is the father of Canaan. These are the three sons of Noah, and of them was the whole earth overspread. And Noah began to be a husbandman, and he planted a vineyard. I guess that's the equivalent of like modern day husband mowing his grass a lot or keeping up with the landscape of his house. And he drank of the wine and was drunken, and he was uncovered with his tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father, and told his two brethren without. And Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it upon both of their shoulders, and went backward and covered the nakedness of their father, and their faces were backward, and they saw not their father's nakedness. And Noah awoke from his wine, and knew what his younger son had done unto him. And he said, Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants shall he be unto his brethren. And he said, Blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. God shall enlarge Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. And Noah lived after the flood 350 years. And all the days of Noah were 950 years, and he died. Chapter 10, Genesis 10. Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And unto them were sons born after the flood. Now I'm totally going to butcher this, but hey, this is part of making the video to be just fully authentic and raw while reading the Bible. There's a lot of names and vocabulary that, especially in King James, that you won't understand completely or be able to pronounce correctly. But the idea is that you just read it. You just keep reading, understand. You can understand the names that are on here, even though you're not necessarily pronouncing it right. The sons of, so here we go. The sons of Japheth, Gomer and Magog and Madai and Javan and Tubal and Meshech and Tyrus. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz and Riphoth and Togarmah. And the sons of Javan, Elisha and Tarshish, Kittim and Donanim. Okay, yeah, that's what we're going with. But these were the isles of the Gentiles divided in their lands, everyone after his tongue, after their families and their nations. And the sons of Ham, Cush and Mizraim and Phut and Canaan. And the sons of Cush, Seba and Havilah and Sabta and Raham and Sabteka. And the sons of Ramaha, Sheba and Dedan. And Cush begat Nimrod. He began to be a mighty one in the earth. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Wherefore it is said, even as Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord, in the beginning of his kingdom was Babel and Erech and Akkad and Calneh in the land of Shinar. Out of that land went forth Asherah and builded Nineveh, builded Nineveh, and the city Rehoboth and Calah, and Rissim between Nineveh and Calah. The same is a great city. And Mizraim begat Lidam and Anamim and Lehabim and Natalim. Saying it out loud is even harder, I'll tell you that. In your head, you can just glance over it, but reading out loud makes it slightly more challenging. And Pashurim and Kalishim, out of whom came Philistium and Katarim. And Canaan begot Shidon, his firstborn, and Heth, and the Jezebite, and the Amorite, and the Girgashite, and the Hivite, and the Archite, and the Sinite, and the Avalite, and the Zephirite, and the Hamathite. And afterward were the families of the Canaanites spread abroad. And the border of the Canaanites was from Sidon, and thou comest to Gerar and to Gaza, as thou goest into Sodom and Gomorrah and Admah and Zebulun, even into Lasha. These are the sons after Ham, after their families, after their tongues, in their countries, and in their nations. And to Shem also, the father of the children of Eber, and the brother of Japheth, the elder, even to him were children born. The children of Shem, Elam, and Asher, and Arphaxadad, and Lud, and Aram. Okay. And the children of Aram, Uz, and Hul, and Gether, and Mosh. And Arphaxad begat Salah, and Salah begat Eber. And to Eber were born two sons. The name of one was Peleg, for in his days was the earth divided, and his brother's name was Joktan. And Joktan begat Amalodad and Sheplah, and Sheleph and Hazamaneth and Jerah and Hadaram and Uzzah and Diklah and Obal and Ammel and Sheba and Ophir and Havilah and Jobab. All these were the sons of Joktan. And their dwelling was from Misha, as thou goest into Sippor on the mount of the east. These are the sons of Shem, after their families, after their tongues, in their hands, after their nations. These are the families of the sons of Noah, after their generations, in their nations, and by these were the nations divided by the flood, in the earth after the flood. So boom, confetti. We reached chapter 11 in Genesis. So we'll jump on that tomorrow.